Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This reading is going to be for Taylor Swift. This is a requested reading. So Taylor Swift, what is happening in your love life for the remainder of 2023, even going into 2024? I feel like somebody has been backstabbed or somebody has been hurt. Okay? And I think she is drowning. Now, if that is the case, if somebody has been backstabbed, hurt, betrayed, I feel like she could be trying to move on. Trying to move on. But if there is nobody who backstabbed her or betrayed her, then I feel like some kind of sadness or sorrow when it comes to her love life. Now, I don't know the full picture. I did not Google, but the person who requested it kind of threw me hints of a love situation that didn't go so well. Okay, so that's probably why I'm picking up sadness and sorrow. Okay, so Taylor Swift, show me what's going on with you when it comes to your love life. This will be a long reading, 10 cards with clarifiers. Okay, so here we go. Her current situation is marriage and commitment. Prosperity is her troubles. Self-love in her distant past. Sick or death in her recent past. What she wants to achieve is recovery. Okay, so there is sadness and sorrows. There is something that happened. She's trying to recover and she's trying to get better. Okay? In her possible future, we do have freedom. So that's like either something going your way or you're completely free. Here we have road trip, a card that represents her inner emotions. We do have different cultures. Hopes and her fears. We have jail, and her final outcome is curiosity. Okay. Now, I don't know if she's married or not. Okay, like I said, I really didn't Google her. But the marriage and commitment card here came out for her current situation. So, is that like an investment? Okay. So, I don't know if she's married or not. So, is this like a divorce or some kind of separation? But her focus and her current energy is being committed, right? So if you're trying to be committed to something or someone, that means you are still stuck on the past here. So I feel like that's probably why she's trying to work hard on clearing that past energy when it comes to a love situation. But let's clarify to open up the reading here. Oh, the Ace of Wands. Oh, she wants somebody back. She wants somebody back. With the marriage and commitment card and the Ace of Swords is victory. Okay? The Ace of Swords is a card. Well, in this deck, it's all about, suffering in silence. Suffering in the shadows. Or whatever is fluttering over. Okay? And she wants to overcome that. She wants to be victorious. She wants to achieve through growing when it comes to love matters. This card here also represents the maximum to be achieved in any way, shape, or form. So this is a victory and a conquest, but always remembering the tribulations that were necessary for success. So right now there's a lot of turbulence in a marriage, in a relationship, or in a commitment. There is a whirlwind, there's turbulence. I feel like her mind is all messed up right now. And this is a lesson, okay? So her current situation is learning lessons, trials and tribulations. But Taylor Swift, you have been in so many relationships in the past, and I know it because I've been hearing about you. Okay, so it feels like now you finally found the one, but eventually he wasn't the one, or there's now turbulence. So you don't feel real good right now when it comes to love. Currently, right now, as I'm speaking, as I'm shuffling, you don't feel good. And in your mind is messed up. And now you're looking back at the shadows and telling yourself this is some kind of lesson, and you may be right. Okay? But I also feel like looking at these two cards here, you could be wanting to tie up loose ends, or you could be wanting to get back with someone here. Okay? Because you're still committed. You're still committed, and the Ace of Swords is triumphant and victory. So you're still committed into someone. Now, your challenges here is prosperity and success. You're having trouble to prosper this relationship. And you're having trouble with success when it comes to love matters. The Knight of Cups, to clarify. So the Knight of Cups is definitely all about love. Okay, they want to share their life with someone. They want to be amused. They want everything. But it's in your challenge position. So this everything, this knight and shining Knight of Cups is not so shiny. He's not coming. And you want him to come towards you, or you want love to come towards you, but he's not. So that makes it an obstacle for you. So it's your challenge. We have self-love here, which is taking care of yourself and being happy, taking care of your health, emotional health, spiritual health, and also physical health in your distant past. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is, she's really not a good card to have. What she's really doing here is protecting herself, okay? Protecting herself from any indifferences when it comes to love. This is a card that symbolizes malice, falseness, and disgrace. This card also represents a lonely person, a widow, sadness, and melancholy. So, in your past, you went through a lot of sadness, okay? A lot of melancholy. You have gotten into relationships in your past, your faraway past, that has not been true. So you didn't have true love. You didn't find true love. Even if you thought you found true love, you really didn't. So maybe that's why the self-love card here is saying, I just need to be true to myself and go through some kind of good energy changes in your distant past. And I also feel like in your distant past, you always put you always put on a great show for your fans. You put on a smile, even though there was sadness and sorrows. You still put on a smile. Now, recently, things came to a halt. Okay? Things stopped. We have the sick and we have the death card here. So there's a change that happened. Something transformed, but not in a good way recently. And we have the Two of Wands here, which is diseased, sickened, right? So these cards together, it's showing me, what is it showing me? Pain, sadness. It's also showing me sufferance. So recently, you're going through something here. You're suffering. And I really feel like you want to bury the hatchet. Okay? So maybe things are completely over and you're not happy about that. So what is it? Are you happy to bury the situation, or you want to dig back into the grave and resurrect something? Because there's a lot of sadness here recently. You've been putting on a show for us a long time ago. Okay? You've been putting on a show. You haven't been finding true love here. So you've been putting on an act. And now things are underground for you. Things are buried. Things are covered. Dead. 6 feet under. Okay? And what you want to achieve is your next card is you want to recover. So what do you want to recover? Is it an old relationship you want to resurrect that's already 6 feet under? Or do you want to recover true happiness within yourself? So let's pull a tarot card here. The King of Swords. The King of Swords can be about legal differences or legal difficulties. So if you were married, what are you trying to recover? Something that might have to do with court. So you might have to take this situation to court in order for you to recover any assets or recover yourself. Now, if this doesn't have to do with court, the king also represents power. So gaining your power back is what you want. You want to gain power. I am hoping that it is you who wants to gain your power back, rather than you giving a man power over you for him to come back to you. I am hoping that's what you want. You want to regain your power back so that you can recover. Or this is like giving away yourself, right? Giving a man power. Look at the woman, look at the maiden, and then the man. He has power over her. So I think you want to take your power back, but there's some kind of hold on you that might end up in a legal situation. And if it's not legal, you either want your power back or you want to surrender. What is it? To a man. Okay? Your next card here is Freedom, which talks to me about your possible future. And then we have Temperance. Temperance, most tarot readers don't know that temperance can be a reconciliation in love situations. Now, this could be a reconciliation, but I really don't think so. I think this is about patience. This is about waiting, being patient for things to calm down so you can have freedom. So looking at these two cards here, I feel like in due time, as the days goes by, as the months goes by, you will recover. You will recover in this situation. Okay? Meaning you will be free, but in due time only. So it's not gonna be a quick thing. It's going to take you some time to balance out and have some kind of freedom. But that's in your possible future. Okay, that's not your actual future. The card that represents you in the situation is road trip. When you pack your bags to go on a road trip, your intention is to go on a road trip, but you're also coming back, right? You're not moving, you're not relocating, you're coming back. So that's what this means to me. You want something to come back. you want this person to come back to you, or you want to go back to this person. So let's clarify to get more understanding. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a male energy who is slow. It's not moving fast enough. Okay? So what are you going to do? Are you going to chase him because he's moving slow? So you're going to pack your bags, you're going to jump in your car, and you're going to drive to him because he's moving too slow at coming to you. So if this has nothing to do with a man, I feel like looking at these two cards together is that you are a very useful person and you are trustworthy. Okay? So you're coming across as a trustworthy person. But the road trip is it's kind of like a back and forth energy here. Okay, because if you see that this man here is on his horse, so he's obviously going somewhere, and you are obviously jumping in your car, you are going somewhere. Okay, so this is like an off and on thing. So when I say off and on, have you two been having this off and on relationship? Or there's an off and on love thing here with you and whomever that you're involved with, okay? So when I look at these two cards together, both of you have just been off and on. You pack your bags, you leave, but then you come back and then you unpack your bags, okay? And then he leaves and then he comes back. Same old story. So this has been happening to you off and on. That's the energy that you're giving me. Now the next card we have here is different cultures. And then we have the Four of Wands. So in your emotions, these two cards here represent your inner emotions. So it's very difficult for you with the Four of Wands and the different cultures card here. It's like you're stuck. It's two people who could be in some kind of alliance, but it's bringing a lot of difficulties, okay? You guys are having trouble, or you are having trouble to find a new start, or you're having trouble to move on. That's why you just jump in your car, you go away, but you come back. You're having trouble moving on and finding a new start. And then we have jail. So you are on lockdown right now. This card here represents your fears and your hopes. So what is this? I need to clarify. What are you hoping for? Six of Pentacles. I know that the Six of Pentacles is like somebody who's resigning, okay? Or who could be resigning. It's also a symbol of acceptance of choices and of necessary actions, which has to be done. So you're hoping to get out of jail, okay? And you're hoping to resign yourself from being locked up. And your fears here is that it'll hold you. This person, your love situation, will keep you locked up and will hold you down. So it seems like you're trying to get away from this. So that could be what the recovery situation here is. You're trying to get away from him. So that could be what the commitment card here is about. So you're committed and invested into your self-worth and your self-love, which is why we have freedom. But you keep going over and over about this situation. You go, you leave, and you come back. Okay? So like a wishy-washy energy, and you are tied up. You're everywhere. Your emotions is everywhere here. So you're unable to let go. But if you don't, this will kill you. This will put you in a sick state, emotionally and even physically. So you have to let go. Okay, now your end card here is curiosity. So let's pull a tarot to clarify. We do have the Knave of Wands. So these two cards together, it's like you may or may not get a message from this person. Okay, If you do get a message from this person, you know, maybe they want to give it another shot. Okay, but I don't want to end the reading just like that. I want to have options when I do my reading. So maybe you do receive a message from this person. This person could be not you. I feel like this is the other person. It's this man here. He's curious of whether he should message you, whether he should talk to you, whether he should come back, whether he should stay away. But I feel like he could be coming back or sending you a message. So here's my final verdict. Whoever you are so stuck on in this reading, he will be reaching out. He will be messaging you. And I feel like you guys will get back together and you guys will try to start over. You will start over, start fresh. Okay? So that is the final verdict. She will be getting back with someone and they will be trying to recover a situation. This will be a new start. Okay? So if you feel like this, if you feel locked down, then maybe that's how you feel because you're waiting for him and he will come back. Okay? And so maybe that's why we do have the marriage and commitment card here. So this man is coming back to you. Okay, so that's my final verdict. Good luck to you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Please visit my website. Check out my website if you have any curiosities about me. Okay,